My people, if you know you were once a broke student while you were in high school, gather here, let me remind you of how you cook your broke food at the end of the semester or at the end of the session. Hello everyone, it's your girl Benny of Free Benny's Kitchen. Welcome back to my kitchen. So today I'm going to show you back in the days while we were in school, how you borrow food from your roommates or your hostel neighbor or your lodge neighbor. You borrow ingredients to cook the last cup of rice in your cupboard. So on the table I have the ingredients. This rice here is the two last cup of rice in my cupboard. I had to borrow this crayfish from my lodge neighbor. This groundnut oil is just that sachet that they sell for 100 naira. Then this is the last egg in my crate. The salt was given to me by Nkechi, while I have just this little thyme and curry remaining. Then the Maggi, I think I have, this is the last two remaining too. Then the tomatoes was given to me by Yabo. The onions was given to me by BC, and the pepper was given to me by Njideka. So guys, let me remind you how we were preparing food back in those days. So ride with me as we go. So now I'm going to wash the rice very well and parboil it so that by the time we start cooking, it won't stay too long on the fire. And because our ingredients is not that much, I have to parboil it so that the ingredients will really soak into the rice very well. You know how difficult it was back then in the school now. When you are writing the exams, you might not even have time to go to the market. Even if you have the time to go to the market, you might not even have the money because it is end of the semester, end of the session. All you are looking for is just to finish your exams and go back home. So back then in the days, most students were always very broke and they don't really have much ingredients when they want to cook. So you see them borrowing salt, pepper, different ingredients when they want to cook food. And after cooking the food, those you even borrow the ingredients for, you have to give them to taste from of the food that you cooked. So it's not been easy, sha, but well, God day. And again, it might not be only for students. You might be a spinster, you might be a bachelor, and you don't have money. This type of rice is also for you. So I'm done washing now. The pot is on the fire. I'll just go and empty the rice into the pot so it can boil for like 7 to 8 minutes. So guys, the rice is on the fire, parboiling while I slice the tomatoes. You know, back then we don't even have blender, except to go to the market where they use this local blender to blend. But now you don't even have the time to go to the market to blend. So all you need to do is to slice your tomatoes. You can see there's no tin tomatoes on tomato paste on my table because it was a luxury back then. All you know is that you just want to slice all these things, put your oil, your onions, and have food to eat on your table. That is what is in your head as at that time. So I'll just slice all this now. You can see the way I'm slicing. Back then in school, it was fun asking your neighbors to give you, or your roommates or your floor mates. It was back then asking them to give you, to borrow you ingredients to cook. But I don't know if it still happens now that the economy is so hard. I don't know if it still happens because people want to be hoarding their ingredients or whatever they have, they'll hoard because they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. You don't blame them. So I'm done slicing the tomatoes and onions, see what it looks like. So I'll just go check the rice on the fire, then I'll come back to you. So the rice is like 60% cooked now. I'll drain the water, the hot water, and allow it to flow in cold water so it will stop boiling. If not, your rice will be overcooked. So I've washed the rice, the pot is on the fire now. So I'll pour in the groundnut oil we are using. You know we are a student now. This is the only quantity of groundnut oil that you're able to borrow. This rice does not require your ginger, garlic, meat stock because you are really broke. So I'll add in the onions. Now you will do it sharp because you have evening lectures, you don't have time. I like to fry a bit. Then you add in your tomatoes. So I allow it to boil for like 5 minutes because you are in a haste. If you know what I know, you know, because most people, this happened to them while they were in school. So if you are one of them, gather here. When I'm done, I'll call you to come and eat. So I'm adding the seasoning cube. I was able to get 2. Then the thyme and curry. Then the 2 crayfish that you have remaining in your comb. So we allow it to cook for some time. Upon the fact that it's low budget student food I'm cooking, the aroma in my kitchen is something else. So I can't imagine I'll have this type of aroma in my kitchen. Wow. So now I'll add water. Remember, no meat stock. I've added the water. So I've added the tomatoes and onions, pepper, and I added water that will be enough to boil it. So I'll just add salt now. Always take it easy when you're adding your salt. You can always adjust. Okay, the salt is okay. So I'll now pour in the rice and then cover it and pour in the rice now. And I'll cover it to boil. This water will be enough to cook it on low heat. You can see our poor student rice now. This rice is the sweetest though. It's the sweetest, I'm telling you. Please keep liking this video, give it a thumbs up, and keep sharing so I can bring you more of this. So I'll just keep it now to boil. My people, gather here. If you know you are part of those that borrowed me something to cook this rice, come on, our rice is almost ready. You can see our student rice. So my kitchen is burning as if maybe I used the chicken sauce, but I didn't use chicken sauce. I only used tomatoes, pepper, maggi, curry, thyme, and crayfish for this rice. And you can see how the face of the rice is looking. It's not looking like student rice at all. And from the aroma, I know it's going to be so sweet. Please, as you're looking at the rice, be looking at your like button and press your like button. So our rice is ready. Nkechi, go and call BCO. The rice is ready. So I can just finish everything before I start going to class. So I will now put the egg in it and we are good to go with our rice. We are going to eat now. You see the water is already dried in the pot. This one does not look like student rice, so I'm telling you. Bachelor says Spinster can cook this type. No money to buy meat now as student, no money to buy fish. So it is egg that we are using and we are broke. So this is our broke student rice. The rice is cooked, so I'm going to turn off the heat now. So my people, come and see our broke student rice is ready. Oh, if you know you added ingredients here, come let us eat this rice because it's so yummy, so yummy. This rice took me like 20 to 30 minutes to prepare, and as a student, when you are rushing, you don't have time, so you have to cook sharp and go to lecture class or go and do assignment. Bring your plate and come and join me. Oh, the thing is so sweet. So sweet. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks and bye bye.